7 a.m., wake up. 8 a.m., out the door. 8:10, breakfast at Jack's.
Start your day the Jack's way with a bacon, sausage, or smoked sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. Choose 2 for $6. Jack's, all about the South.
Springtime, of course, is a time for rejuvenation. The earth comes alive again, and all of us want to feel and look our best. So it's a perfect time for us to have Bill Emmendorfer back on the show. He has Norspring Center for Rejuvenation. So nice to see you.
Julie, it's always great to be here with you. I tell you, it's a pleasure just to be here. And you know, spring is here upon us, I hope, and I hope winter doesn't pull a trick on us again. And,
we all hope that.
But anyway, it's good to be here, and people are getting out and being more active. And
they are.
And so that's right down our alley.
When you talk, you know, back in the day when you first began to come our way, we would talk about the cryotherapy at Norspring, which is still front and center, and we can talk about the benefits of that, especially with long haul COVID. But you've expanded to do so many other things. All of it go right back into that philosophy of alternative ways to improve and heal your life.
That's
right?
correct. That's correct. We you know, now of course we have our cryotherapy, and that's what started the business, both whole body cryotherapy and local cryotherapy. But now we've got red light and near red light therapy, which is great for a lot of different things, for healing, for help with scarring. It helps with that sort of thing. It also energizes the cell because it energizes the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell, and it helps healing both superficially and deep tissue.
Let me pause you there for a second, because if you're watching, I had told you it's prom season. That's big at my house right now, so I know about that. If you've got a daughter with some acne scarring, the red light is great for that. You were telling me about somebody who came in with really bad spider veins. We're heading into shorts season. That's a concern for a lot of men and women. You've seen it get rid of them.
We have, and it works well. And the red light that we use is both red and near red, which are different wavelengths, and they penetrate the skin differently. The red light itself is what you use mostly for your skin and those layers. It helps with wrinkling, it helps with scarring, it helps that sort of thing. And then near red penetrates deeper and helps with healing of tissue and bones and organs, and it penetrates very deep. But what we found with scarring and with spider veins is it really has a dramatic effect. I have one client who had knee replacements, and his scarring is almost gone completely.
Really?
We've had acne scarring. We've had some folks with severe acne scarring on their back and shoulders, and it's been very helpful there. So the red light has a really big effect there.
And it's pretty moderately priced. So it's not out of your pocketbook
No,
range.
it's not. And you can do it by treatment, or you can do a membership kind of thing, which makes it even more affordable.
There's so much for us to cover. If you don't mind, I want to rewind for a minute to the cryotherapy, because I threw out there the COVID results that you've seen, specifically when it comes to taste and smell? Or
taste and smell are directly related to the inflammatory response. And so what we're seeing, and what the studies out of Europe say, is that cryotherapy can improve both taste and smell. And then the other thing we see is cryotherapy helps with some of the brain fog that you get from COVID. So, you know, as we, at this point in time, hopefully we're over the threshold and COVID's kind of on the downhill, but there's still a lot of folks that have a lot of long-term effects from COVID. It's not like COVID just goes away. And, you know, we've seen both people that have effects with COVID and have effects with the vaccine too. I mean, some people have had side effects from the vaccine that are similar to the same side effects that you get from the disease. But mostly we see people with taste, smell, respiratory issues, and then the brain fog that comes with it. And we first had seen some results with brain fog with athletes that had concussions. And the cryotherapy had minimized the brain fog. It didn't improve. It wasn't like they were going to play quicker, but they didn't have as dramatic of effects that you get after a traumatic brain injury, like an acute brain injury, like a concussion.
Right.
And we see the same thing with this brain fog that people get from COVID.
You talk a lot about inflammation, and I do want to touch on the other things that you have to offer there too, but is there an immediacy that's required in finding the benefits of cryotherapy? Or if you, like you mentioned, a brain injury, if you had motorcycle accident 6 years ago, could you still come and get some benefit, do you find?
Some of the benefits are yes, you'll get some benefits. Obviously, the benefits, the longer it has been after the injury, the less the benefits.
Okay, that's fair.
So it's treating things sooner is better than treating them later.
I've only got a couple of minutes left. You mentioned the membership. You kind of want this to be a place where you can just pop in if you choose, but where people can feel like it's really a resource for your life.
It really is, and the services between our services and the services we have some tenants there with us too that do IV hydration. We've got probably the best acupuncturist in the region who deals with Olympic athletes. We have medical massage, and then we do Pilates, which are basically movement though, and stretching to deal with the other things we're doing, whether it's cryo or whether it's the acupuncture and how to deal with posture. Mm-hmm. And so between the massage therapist and the Pilates and the acupuncture and the cryo, and then things like the Beamer, which is electromagnetic pulse therapy, which mm-hmm. also helps with both pain and inflammation and circulation. So we're doing a lot of different things, and usually we'll work with your physician. A lot of times the things that we're doing at Norspring are not in traditional medicine, and so sometimes physicians will look at us with a jaundiced eye a little
mm-hmm.
bit, but the reality is, in most cases, it improves the healing that they're working with those patients anyway, and it enhances the patient's ability to heal.
I've got to kind of wrap it up, but it's one of those places that you have to go and experience it to fully understand what it can offer you. So whether it is something that's totally surface, like the red light therapy that they have, or if you want to get in there and try the cryotherapy and their tagline is, "How do you feel now?" You can find out for yourself by going to norspring.com. Their phone number is 682-8674. When you call, somebody on the phone will happily walk you through, answer your questions, make an appointment as you see fit, and they're right down on the south side, basically, off of 14th.
That's correct, and we'll take you on a tour, and we really try to treat each of our clients like family, and you'll find a different attitude than you see most any place.
Great talking to you always, Bill Emmendorfer.
It's good to be with you, Julie.
In the past, you've heard about West Shore Homes' fast, easy, and convenient home remodeling experience. Well, today we're going to focus on exactly what we mean by fast. So here's what we're working with. These homeowners were having a hard time stepping over this high tub wall every time. So today, we're going to install a brand new low-step shower,
which is really going to help with safety and accessibility. Now, Kirsten, how is West Shore Home going to deliver a fast, easy, and convenient experience today?
Joe, we understand that if you're having problems with your shower or bath, you want it taken care of as quickly as possible. The standard turnaround time in our industry is 8 to 10 weeks. But at West Shore Home, with select styles and options, we can be at your house in as little as a week. This homeowner called us last week. We're here 6 days later for the installation.
From design consultation to installation, 6 days? That is incredible. All right, now what are we installing in this space today?
So Joe, we're installing a standard white shower base with white walls to match it. It really is a great choice because white matches everything. It also brightens up the shower space. So let's check back with you in a few hours to see the final product.
Take a look. The homeowner now has a low-step shower base, so getting into the shower, no longer an issue. And as Kirsten said, these white walls really do brighten up the entire bathroom and will match just about anything. Another truly remarkable bath transformation, and it took only a few hours. And the complete project, from in-home design consultation to the completion of this brand new shower installation, 6 days. Folks, if you need a new shower or bath, call the experts at West Shore Home. And when you do, take advantage of this amazing offer. It's their biggest financing offer of the season. 5 years of